Hi, it's Steve Rosenbaum from steverosenbaum.com. I want to introduce you to mind mapping today because mind mapping is something I started doing, oh, I don't know, 9, 10 years ago. I was introduced to it by a mentor of mine, Jeffrey Mayer, and I'll tell you, I've never stopped ever since. It is perfect for boosting creativity, organizing my thoughts. And now I see everybody doing it. I see Perry Belcher using it. I see Frank Kern. Oh boy, I see just about any of the internet marketers you have watched out there. Jeffrey Walker, they're using it. They're using it even as the organization of the expensive products that they're selling. It's the map to their programs, and for good reason. It makes it real easy to navigate and get around and do things visually. So what I want to show you today is, if you don't know what a mind map is, I'm going to introduce you to it. And then on my blog at steverosenbaum.com, I'm going to give you some of the best mind mapping resources out there. Some of them cost some money, and there's even some freeware out there that you could download and give it a try. They're not quite as robust as the commercial products, but it's a good place to start if you've never done it before. So let me show you what a mind map looks like. And this is just a template that I got from the program that I'm using, but it illustrates how to use a mind map. A mind map is a graphical way of organizing your thoughts. And you do that by linking it to a central figure. For instance, this is a mind map about using a line. This is a mind map about using a mind map. And what you see is they've broken it out into four main categories. One is for the team, two is guidelines, three is the process, and four is post-session work. And as you branch off from your main concept, then these new concepts become the main concepts, and you branch off from them again. Let me zoom out to give you an idea of what I'm talking about. So for instance, let's go up to the team. You can see that using the mind map, they've brought a branch out to the team, and then they've organized more branches going off from there. You're going to have a leader, you're going to have a recorder, and then here are some of the functions of the team, and then off of each of these become more branches, and you just keep extending these branches out and out and out. You know, you could do this with an outline. I use the outlining view a lot, and I also do that in Microsoft Word. But what happens with an outline? First of all, everything is hierarchical, and that means you can't see everything at once. If you were to print an outline out like this, it's going to be several pages long. And when you get into some of the more complex maps, you're going to see just how easy it is to put all your thoughts out there at one time to see, and then it's real easy to link your thoughts. And I want to show you what that looks like. Here's what my mind map looks like for a membership program that I'm doing. Right now it's codenamed Real Estate Blitz Marketing, but I'm probably going to change that because it's not just about real estate marketing. But look at here, I'm zoomed out right now, and you can see this is a very, very complex map. And what you can also see, or you can see these red lines that connect one to the other. Now don't worry about how small this is, because you could zoom in and focus on a topic. Let's go see what this topic is right here. If I click on that, and then I go to my view and I focus on the topic, and I can zoom it up a little bit more, what I'm going to see is that this is the benefits of hosting your own website. And then I drew a line here connecting that to your own hub website. And then here are some of the instructions I have. Have you registered your domain? Do you own all the misspellings of your website name? Do you own all the variations of your website name? Now don't get too worried about the specific content here, but what I do want to show you is how you're able to graphically draw those relationships. And it's very, very easy. Now you can imagine, let's just take a look at this in outline view. If I go back to focus on my main topic here, and I go to outline view, if I were to expand this out, let's do that. Let's go back here and show all the detail, all levels. Okay. Now let me also let us fit the map. Okay, so you can see how extensive this is. Now if you go to outline view, well, it doesn't, let's see, can I do it this way? All levels. There we go. Look at that. All right, this map, look how long this map would be in an outline view. If I were to print this out on paper, it might take 20 or 25 sheets of paper formatted in Word, okay? And what you can't see, or you can't see all those graphical representations that I showed you about. Look at that. Look how long that outline is. All right, but if I go to the map view, it's all there, and it all is on one flat surface. And so it's so easy to extend your thinking and your creativity that way. You simply just branch off of those topics, and as you're talking about one thing and you're thinking about it and your thoughts come to you, you simply branch off and start a new topic. And then if something over here relates to something over here, you connect it with a line. It's so simple. You could jazz it up too. Look at something I did here. This is a flowchart I created for my big bad home sale, and I wanted to create a flowchart. Don't worry about the details of this. We don't even have to zoom in. I just want to show you the overview of it. But I could add pictures because this was a flowchart that I was thinking about how I wanted my website to work and the transaction process. And so I wanted to graph that out so I could follow it and make sure that everything was working correctly. And then I took screenshots and entered them here as images. And look how nice that is. This all took just a couple minutes, but you know, there's no better way to do this. So I use the mind mapping for everything from taking notes to brainstorming to organizing my thoughts and even presenting my ideas. If you're in a meeting with me and I have a piece of paper, many times I'll just be drawing a mind map of what we're discussing because I find it much easier to get my thoughts organized, show relationships, and you know what it also does? It helps increase your memory because our brains think and we can get better visual images of what's on that paper and the relationships and the icons that we use. It's going to be very easy for me to remember this picture of the two people, the green person and the blue person, and I can close my eyes right now and I can see that. And now I'm going to remember that, oh yeah, that means the team, because visually that image helps me remember that. Or this little notepad, the scroll and the pen reminds me that this might be something that has to do with note taking or follow up. And that's how I can close my eyes and recall this mind map very, very well. If you go to my website at steverosenbaum.com, I'm going to show you some of the mind mapping tools that are out there. I'm going to give you a little review because I've tried all three of these. They are the best of the best. I've done a lot of research into the mind mapping programs out there. There's dozens of them or more. But the best of the best are the three that I'm going to list on my website and let you try them out. I've got free trial offers for each of them. One of them is even a free program, an open source program that if it fits your need, by all means go ahead and use it. But now when you see these maps, you're going to know how easy it is to do, and you're going to be able to do them yourself. So I would go ahead and try the mind mapping program today. First, go to steverosenbaum.com and read the review so you can get a little better understanding of how each of them work. And also do me a favor, follow me on Twitter at steverosenbaum.com/Twitter, and I'm at Facebook at steverosenbaum.com/Facebook. And please, 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 if you like this video, post your comments and share it with your friends. That helps me out quite a bit, and I do appreciate it. So thank you very much for letting me show you about mind mapping. I hope this helps you. Have a great day. This is Steve Rosenbaum.